Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Haggett Hill. So what we're going to work on today, I need to replace a Livewell control valve in my Ranger RT188. It's not working just right. Dad and I have a tournament on Table Rock Lake. We're going to fish the Cops for Kids tournament. It's been about 14 years since we fished it together, so we thought we'd give it a try again this year. But I got to get that done before the tournament. Let me show you where this valve is and tell you about what I'm going to have to do to get to it. So if you look down in my bilge compartment, I got to take all 3 batteries out, take out that aluminum plate, and then right down in there you can see just a little bit of green. That is the control valve hookup down there. Where that green is, that's where the valve is. So I can see it from here, but I can't get to the connections on the front side. So all my batteries have to come out and that tray needs to come up. So we'll get started on that here in just a minute. Dad and I went for about 3.5 hours the other day. When we started, the battery percentage on each one was at 92%, and when we finished up 3.5 hours later, it was only down to 85. So I am extremely pleased with their performance. Best thing about these is they're small size and they only weigh 11 pounds a piece. Alright, the trolling batteries are out. Let's get the cranking batteries out. I had to replace my cranking battery at the beginning of this fishing season. It was 5 years old and was not holding a charge anymore. But that happens. If you can get 5 years out of a battery nowadays, that's pretty good. This bending over is hard on an old fat guy. I need to lose some weight. I've been working on it, but not hard enough. Okay, got access to the pump now. Okay, I got the clamps loose. Let's see if I can get the hoses off now. There's one. I may have to lay down in there. Might be easier if I take that charger out, but I don't really want to do that. Now, we are off. Good deal. I had a boat dealership for several years back in the 90s and 2000s. Sold Ranger bass boats, and I occasionally worked on them, but I had mechanics that normally did it. I don't recall ever replacing the Livewell valve on one. Replaced bilge pumps and other things, but never a Livewell valve that I recall. Alright, got the control cable out. This should unscrew. How about that? That's what it is. It was froze up in there. I finally got it freed up, but there's rubber flaps in there that go bad. While we got it unhooked, let's just work the cable and make sure it's good and free. Oh yeah. Feels good and free. I don't think it's going to need it, but I'm going to go ahead and put some plumber's tape on there, just in case we want to develop any leaks going into the boat. They had some silicone or something on there. Alright, the cable's back on. Let's test its operation. All the way to auto. All the way to recirculate. And then empty. I believe that'll work. I'll just get the hoses back on and we'll be in business. We're going to squirt a little bit of silicone on there to make it easier. Okay, we got the hoses all back on, everything's tightened down. I'm going to try my valve down here. It's a 3-position valve, recirculate, empty, and automatic. Everything seems to be working just fine. I need to put the aluminum cover plate back in there and my battery tray, install my batteries and hook them back up, but I won't bore you with that. It's just a reverse process of how I took it out. I do want to thank you for stopping by and helping me out with this project here on Haggett Hill. And hey, maybe we'll get to go fishing here in this boat before long. And as always, please like and subscribe. If you like the content, leave me a comment. Let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. I'm trying to help the channel grow. Get out and enjoy the beautiful creation that God has made, and as always, God bless you and your family. Thanks again for stopping by on Haggett Hill.